Hello, y'all. I'm a bit under the weather, but I had this thought, and that thought is in America today. I'm gonna turn this loud dude off. You hush. In America today, it's impossible not to at least see and be aware of racism. It's overt. I didn't live back in the 60s, but to my understanding, in the 50s and 60s, it was directed in what I see to be the exact opposite direction. Now, it would appear as if, uh, the people that have typically been the victims of racism, and I'll just say it, the African American community, uh, a portion of them are now just, and that's the Black Lives Matter movement. And you can be mad at me for saying that. I've watched it. It's just a racist hate movement. That's not what I'm come to talk about, though. Excuse me, I'm feeling rough. Uh, as much racism and you know, a knowledge that people know racism is wrong, and we're all fighting it, you know. But then they're selling it to us, and it's very clever how they're marketing it. But they're selling racism with this 1-800-Ancestry.com and stuff like that. Find out where you're from and all this. There, if race didn't matter, race is typically from or origin. A place of origin will typically tell you the race that you are, or very likely. European, you're likely white. African, you're likely black. Uh, South American, you're likely Latino or Hispanic. So that's what I'm getting at. And then every other commercial you hear, I have XM radio. Every other commercial is I'm being exaggerating a little bit, but a lot of commercials are for Ancestry.com, 23andMe, find out your DNA and all this. Well, if we're all the same and all equal and nothing matters, and we should all be the same, then they are selling racism. I don't agree that we should all be the same. I don't think we are all the same. Men are different from women, uh, and different. How you say, ethnicities are different. Um, there's there's stuff that some of us do better typically, and I'm talking on the whole. And you can hate me on all this, and I'm not hating on anybody. I just made an observation that for as much as they sell that 23andMe and Ancestry and all this, um, to me, for them to want you to dig in, be proud of that, and find out, isn't that what racism is? Y'all think about that. All right then.